Hey YouTube, today we're going to be talking about rigging or fishing and rigging a soft plastic jerkbait. We have a KVD Perfect Plastics and caffeine shad and baby bass color, and we have a 3/0 EWG wide gap Gamatsu hook, and this is a great technique for a spring bite when the fish are moved up shallow. You can work it really fast, cover a lot of ground with it, and here we'll show you how to rig it. Alright, so the key when rigging it and fishing a soft plastic jerkbait is you need to have it balanced on your hook, so it has that nice erratic motion. Sometimes it'll track to one side if it's not balanced correctly on your hook. And I just a weightless Texas rig basically. Slide it down the hook, slide it up, and then there's a nice little slot on these caffeine shads that just put it up through the hook. Then I skin hook it. Nice weedless rig. Throw that in weeds, around rocks, whatever. And I really like to fish with the caffeine shad. It's that nice heavy salt content. Gives it a good sinking motion, and really great sinking motion, and that little tail has that nice little wobble that will get some good strikes for you. We're going to do a little fishing here and we'll get back to you. Welcome back, guys. Just caught a really little one. This pond, probably about a little bit below average for this pond, but just throwing it along this this shoreline in the shallows, and he hit it on whenever I was killing it. And when you're fishing these, it is important to I'll give it about 3 wraps, and then I'll just let it sink. And that really erratic side-to-side action, that really gets the fish to bite. And we're gonna release this little guy here real quick. All right, we'll get back to you with more fish. Welcome back, guys. Just smacked one here on that soft plastic KVD caffeine shad. Threw it out, let it sunk a little bit. Another really little one, but hey, they're fun. So I'll get you a release on this one. Alright, we'll see if we can pull another one out of there. Okay, so we went over rigging a soft plastic jerkbait. Now it's the important part. It's time to fish a soft plastic jerkbait. Now, a couple important things you should remember when you're fishing a soft plastic jerkbait. One, make a very nice long cast, and then the other thing is you want to let it sink for a couple of seconds, and then always, whenever you're jerking it, have nice soft cadence. Make it aggressive if you want, but always make sure you have slack in your line. You start with slack in your line, and you end with slack in your line. That is a key, huge key to fishing a soft plastic jerkbait. And those fish you saw me catch earlier, I was doing a really important part of this technique, which is killing the jerkbait. I was working along, and then you just let it do nothing at all, let it fall on slack line to the bottom, and that's when you'll provoke a lot of strikes from these bass. Whenever they see an injured bait fish falling to the bottom of the lake, they're really, that will trigger a strike. And this nice little wobble to that KVD caffeine shad really will trigger a lot of strikes. And that's a couple of keys to fishing a soft plastic jerkbait, and we'll get back to you soon with more fish. Whew, I need a little guy. Again, right underneath that tree right over there. it's a hotter day. It's a hotter spring day. They're probably sitting over here in that shade. Smallest one all day. We'll get a release for you guys. They're small, but they're fun. Alright guys, still throwing this soft plastic jerkbait up against this, just missed one. But still throwing this soft plastic jerkbait up against this, this pond bank. And, you know, I really want to emphasize that kill on that jerkbait, those past two fish that I caught, both on that draw. And just remember, you gotta look for a good cadence that the fish want that day. I mean, like you can take into consideration the water temp, and like this time of year, my cadence is going to be a lot faster than, you know, early April. You know, that pre-spawn bite and stuff. But yeah, I just want to emphasize that drop is whenever the fish they'll pound it, and that even those little fish, they'll go after it on that drop. That slow little wobble to that bait, they love it and they can't resist. See if we can get a couple more fish for you guys. All right, welcome back, guys. Last fish of the day right here. Nice one of the day. On a soft jerk bait. Pretty good one to end on, and stay tuned for our next episode. We'll see you next time.